Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Uncle Mad welcoming you to our annual Christmas holiday spectacular. 2 days of fun and holiday frivolity. Christmas Eve with Jesta's family, Christmas Day with my family, and a lot of fun and I think I've said frivolity 3 times already in this video. In between, always sneaks up on me, Christmas. Like if you go back to our Thanksgiving video, I probably said like at the end of that, I was like, it's the holiday season. We're going to be doing so much Christmas stuff. There's going to be Christmas vlogs galore. And then there was like 2, and next thing you know, it's Christmas Day. And it's like, what are we going to do? It's going to be crazy. But this is the reason for the season. This is what we're all building up toward, is today, tomorrow, our 2 days of Christmas fun that we get to have with our families. So we share our experiences, share what we get into for you. Hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I'm saying this, knock on wood, I think we're going to have a pretty good Christmas. We usually do. Things usually go pretty well for our families, but you never know. It could be like the bear in the Feast of the Five Fishes. Who knows? This is what the channel's for, is to document and share. So hope your Christmas goes well. We're just getting ours started. By the time you watch this, it will be long since over. It's kind of weird doing these things like this where they're going to come out later and I'm talking about them like they're in the present. Now I'm just rambling at this point in time. Merry Christmas. All right, so if you follow our holiday stuff, you know most of our holiday festivities are largely based around what we're going to be cooking and eating. So I wanted to kind of share where we're at in the early prep stages, because here, our house on Christmas Eve is the one we have to do most of the work for. My parents' house, they kind of take care of everything. Good on them. Shout out Jerry and Deb. I have had this prime rib covered in a dry salt brine for going on a little over 18 hours now. It's going to go in the oven in a couple hours yet. I did like a coarse sea salt and Montreal steak blend. I saw a recipe that used Montreal steak. I never used Montreal steak on a prime rib before, but I use it a lot on regular steak. So when I saw the recipe that used it on the prime rib, I was like, that just makes sense. But I cut it a little bit. I did like 3/4 of just sea salt, 1/4 Montreal steak. And then below, Jesta has prepped up 2 trays of absolutely delicious looking homemade lasagna. Can't wait to throw all this in the oven and eat in a few hours. But we got some other things, other food stuff to acquire this morning. Ignore the alcohol. That's all Jessica's alcohol. Oh my God, this is embarrassing to have this much alcohol in the refrigerator. We got a new year. We got to have a talk with her. Since the vlog is now just a ongoing commercial for Tailgate Brewery, no better way to start Christmas Eve than with some dollar beers for Jesta. None for me. I'm just here to provide good company and holiday cheer. Jesta is drinking all the beers so that she can survive her family this evening. I always feel bad coming to a place like this, knowing that I'm not a drinker, not patronizing their service. So I always buy...
Patronizing?
That's what it is, right? When you pay for a service at a service industry.
Patronizing?
Patronizing? Patronize, yeah. Patron. You're a patron, so you patronize people.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking of patronize.
That might be what I meant. Anyway, so I did get a beer, even though I'm not a drinker. I got the Beachy Mexican Light Lager, which sounded pretty good. A very festive, beachy vibe for a Christmas Eve type beer. Oh, there it goes. It's gone now.
It's not really giving beach. It's good. I like mine better.
It's like a less limey version of their usual cerveza that they have, which I don't even know if they have right now. They might not have it right now. Yeah, cerveza con lime.
I don't see it up there.
What'd you get?
Blonde ale and yap, which sounds like something that I would do. Drink blonde ale and yap.
All right, here's Jesta's blonde ale and yap. Tastes like a beer.
And also we need to thank Miss Erica for our gift
Beachy
cards.
Lager. Yeah, shout out Erica Joe for providing holiday gift cards that are funding Jessica's bad habits. Cheers. Very beery. Went to Maggiano's, picked up the stuff that we're getting from there. I'll show the full spread a little bit later on. Was going to go in and pop in and kind of show the decorations, because it's always very nicely decorated, nicely set up around the Christmas holiday season, but they were very efficient in their pickup process for carry-out stuff. We were in and didn't even have to go inside. They had a really good curbside service. Picked it up, we're back home now. doing a little mini Harry Potter marathon, which I had decided I was going to do today. Obviously can't do the full series because that would be like 50 hours. So I've been like popping around and just like watching key scenes that I want to. Oh no, they got Cedric. Spoilers. So I've just been watching like key scenes, popping around, and it's been driving Jessica crazy. She'd be like, "Just watch the movie," and I'm like, "No, we don't have time to watch all of them." So I've just been like hopping around to like the key parts, the key scenes that I want to watch. But it's the holiday season. I thought I could out. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Ralph Fiennes should have won an Oscar for playing Lord Voldemort. I don't know if there's ever been a more perfect casting, more perfect execution of a like literary character than his rendition of Lord Voldemort. Because like I remember reading the books and being like, I can't even picture what this is going to look like in my mind. Like it was one of the few things in the Harry Potter book I couldn't really visualize, and then do the movies, see him, and I'm like, nailed it. Feels like an appropriate time to point out that just above this nice little decorative piece that commemorates mine and Jesta's wedding, which I'm kind of blocking. Move my head, you can see a little bit better. She has proudly mounted Lord Voldemort's wand. She is, in fact, a Slytherin. But I, on the other hand, am a confirmed Gryffindor, so perhaps we are the... This is weird. Why is it cutting off my head? Scoot up a little bit. There we go. The union of a Slytherin like Jesta and a Gryffindor like me. Perhaps we can be the ones that bring peace to the universe. About time to throw this sucker in the oven. Much like the turkey at Thanksgiving, we're going to do like a little butter herb seasoning slather. I got this at Publix. I don't always go with like pre-made seasoning deals, but for whatever reason I was just like, I saw it, looked at the ingredients, it seemed similar to what I would have put on the prime rib one or the other, decided, you know what, hell, why am I talking like this? I'll throw that in there. So we threw it in with the butter mixture. It's going to slather this all over the rib, let it cook for a few hours, and next thing you know, hopefully we'll have a delicious medium rare prime rib. Got some onions, garlic, and carrots in the bottom of the pan. A little bit of aromatics, buttered up, coated prime rib. Gonna go in the oven. Google how long. Away we go. Prime rib is resting. Made a little horsey sauce, mayonnaise, sour cream, horseradish, seasonings. Ollie's eating his Christmas Eve dinner, if I can find him. There he is. Just continue to eat, don't mind me. And then we got the rest of it. Don't come in here, you scumbag. Get out of here. Delicious salad from Maggiano's. Fresh made lasagna from Jesta. These BJ's, little frozen appetizers. Scallops. Mushrooms came from Maggiano's. Salad. Mushrooms, Maggiano's. BJ's. Jesta's Magical Dream. Alright. Dogs are barking. Prime rib is out. Let's give her the old slicey roux. Let's go right down the middle first, just to see what we did. I hope this. Not bad. Woo-wee. All right. Christmas Eve in the books. Christmas Day yet to come. Quite the day. Whirlwind, insanity. Probably do like a full like haul of everything I got. I'll kind of see some of the stuff back here behind me. Like shout out this Opryland USA mug Justa got me, but I'll probably do a little bit of a full haul documentation at the end of all this after we wrap up on Christmas tomorrow. But whew, That took the life out of me. I didn't even eat prime rib. It was such a whirlwind. I don't think I'm going to do the prime rib again. It was good. It's great. It's delicious. But I think the way we do Christmas now, it's just such a whirlwind. There's not like the sit down, eat the full meal type thing. So it's better to do like the kind of finger foods, quick eats, quick meals. I will tell a funny story. So we here for Christmas Eve with Jesta's family do a Secret Santa with the adults. So like Jesta, me, brother-in-law Steven, Aunt Bree, Sissy. Just save money, just where we're not all like going crazy buying gifts for each other. Do a Secret Santa. Each person gets one person. Steven got Sissy, and he got her Cher's memoir, part 1 of Cher's memoir. And you would have thought this was like he found like some like handwritten letter from like Sissy's great-great-grandmother or something like that. She was so touched. She loved it so much. And it's like one of those moments that you see at Christmas time where you're like, this is the reason for the season. This is why we do what we do this time of year. Or something that like, you know, means, you know, to me, I'm like, Cher's memoir. But to Sissy, that was like the best gift she could possibly get. And so like when you see something like that, that reminds you, this is why we do what we do at Christmas time. So I just want to share that because it was a beautiful, randomly touching moment we had here in the house tonight as the rest of the Christmas chaos was going about. But we've got another day of Christmas, so this is all going to go into one vlog, so you won't have to miss anything. It's coming up next tomorrow, my parents' house. Hopefully it's all good in the hood over there. I don't know why I said that. That was a really weird thing to say, but good Christmas so far. Let's keep it going. Christmas morning, the most wonderful time of year. I'm showing a lot of skin in these pajamas today, but yesterday I said it already, it was a whirlwind. Like I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was just kind of like, oh, what happened? One of those type days. But today should be a lot calmer, a lot smoother. Going to my parents' house, you know, so they're kind of in charge of everything. It's not, you know, like it was last night here at our house where we were running the show. So chilling, relaxing, wonderful Christmas day on deck. Had a great time, I will say that. I mean, whirlwind craziness of yesterday aside, it was wonderful. It was a great time with the fam. Couldn't ask for much more.
All right, if you follow the channel for any amount of time, you know the deal. Holidays, vacations, what have you. Always head out to the Greenway or wherever, get a run in, even if it's just a quick 5K. And it basically gives you an invincibility shield for the rest of the day to eat as much as you want, drink as much as you want. Fun, frivolity, debauchery, everything's on the table now that we got to run in. And this one run will cover me through New Year's, I believe. So we're good. Whew.
Wanted to shout out Jesta real quick. She made lasagna last night for our Christmas Eve dinner. I don't ever think I got to eat it. I was kind of talking about this earlier in the video that I think I'm going to revise what I cook and prepare for our Christmas Eve dinners going forward, just because it's such a... We don't really do like a sit-down moment. Like we were just opening presents, hanging out, you know, talking. There was never like a let's go to the dinner table and eat type moment. So prime rib, delicious, great. Probably not the best fit for that type of setting. So like I said, probably not going to do that going forward. I've got some ideas for what might do in the future. Jesta wants to do Feast of the Seven Fishes, which is an intriguing idea. But I want to shout her out because she prepared 2 trays of lasagna last night, made one of them, sent the leftovers home with the buckets. This morning she got up, she was kind of hungry, decided to go ahead and make the second one. It's always weird on the holidays because like our usually like meals are like at like somewhere between like 3 and 4 o'clock sometimes. So like it's too close. You don't want to eat like a big lunch, and then it's gonna like be your meal for the day and eat dinner. So I had some of her lasagna. It's delicious. It came to her in a dream. It's her fantasy dream lasagna. She dreamed the recipe, and that's how she makes it. So shout out Jesta's lasagna. Figure instead of just shouting out, I'd show it to you as well. This is the dream lasagna. It's quite good.
Always got to start off any trip to my parents' house at Christmas time with a documentation of my dad's incredible Christmas village. New layout this year. This is a new thing. If you're watching any of his my previous videos where I've shown off the village, usually this is completely shut down, but this year he reorganized it to where he could keep a path to the downstairs door, which is, I think, a very smart move on his part. But it is quite the extravagant undertaking every year. It's the main city over there. Over here, you kind of got your suburb area, just the houses and the people living, enjoying their life, cleaning out the driveway so they can hit the road, do some Christmas shopping at the last minute. And obviously, probably the greatest, best part, the Christmas vacation section of the village, which Jessica found this, there's like a lot more pieces than what he does. He kind of keeps it to a main, one kind of primary scene, but they've got stuff through like out the movie that you can get, like you got Margot and Todd running, family all checking out the house. This is not a part of the Christmas Village. This is just his own innovation. I've had this for like decades as a part of Christmas Village, and he just did it out here to be the Santa stuff that Clark knocks over. You got Snot chasing a squirrel. And how can you forget Cousin Eddie? You know the line. Always fun coming to the house at the holidays and, walk down memory lane of all my terrible haircuts and fashion choices. Back home now, just a quick little brief recap of all that I got this year. Super blessed. Don't want this to come off as braggy or anything like that, because, I'm just very lucky to have everything I have and the people in my life who provide it for me. Wild Stallions World Tour t-shirt, which is awesome. New Rowback hat. These are new sleep shorts. There's kind of a funny story behind those. I won't elaborate on that here, but I got those sleep shorts, like these Goofy Movie sleep shorts, for Christmas like 3 or 4 years ago. Completely wore them out. And Jessica managed to find... I said I was going to waste time. I was waiting into it. Jessica managed to find the exact ones and get them again. So... new sleep shorts, nice little rowback kind of workout shirt. This is just it's just a random dirty towel. No, that's there. A nice little frying bowl with a thermometer on it for like frying stuff, and this is kind of goes hand in hand with another gift. Nice little cardigan, which if it wasn't 60 plus degrees in December, I would have worn this today. And the big one that Jessica got me. I mean, obviously the big one is the camera. I'm recording all this now. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3. She got me this early so that I could use it for our vacation and other stuff. But she got me like a restaurant quality, like industrial potato slicer so that I can make fresh cut homemade French fries to be fried in said fryer, as I mentioned. And then parents got me new Apple Watch, the Apple Watch Ultra for Christmas, so that previous one was just losing battery life way too fast, needed something new for roughing, running, and all the other stuff that I do that I use my watch for. So, yeah, very good Christmas. Very blessed, very happy. Very demure. That's a thing. I think I used that correctly. That's going to wrap up our 2-day Christmas spectacular. 2 great days of spending time with the family, celebrating each other, giving gifts to each other, showing each other how much we care about each other, and having just general fun and enjoyment, and just kind of leaving the stresses of everyday life kind of behind for just a little while. But that's it. It's over. It sneaks up on us and then it's gone just like that. It's kind of crazy. But we do still have a little bit of kind of holiday season time left. We're in kind of the limbo between Christmas and the doldrums of the full-on New Year. Boxing Day tomorrow. Got some plans for that. Gonna go watch the glorious Manchester United match. That'll be terrible. Going to see a movie I'm very excited about. Maybe I'll post a review of that here on the channel. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can see what movie I'm going to see and if I do a review of it. Or maybe I won't, and that'll never happen. You'll be like, I subscribed just to get this movie review, and there's no movie review. But anyway, beyond that,
big plans, New Year's, fun night. Me and Jess have planned out that I'll probably document and put some stuff out from. So a lot to come as we wrap up 2024 and look towards 2025. Thank you all for being a part of this channel throughout this year. If you've been a part of it in the past, thank you. Whenever you joined the journey, that sounded really weird and kind of goofy. Thank you. I certainly appreciate it. I'm grateful for all of you. I hope you had as good of a Christmas as I had, and I hope you have an even better 2025. I'm going to stop being sappy now. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your bagels.